All right, boys and girls, happy Thursday. Today is April 30th, the last day of April. Another rainy day. Just waiting for this rain to stop. So, today, for reading, your skill is characters facing challenges. And we're going to use Corduroy, the story Corduroy. You need an electronic device with sound and a Google Doc that you will turn in. So characters face problems in a story, right? Usually every story has a problem, right? There's a characters, setting, a problem, and a solution. Beginning, middle, end. So they go on a journey to help solve their problem. At the end, the character usually learns a lesson and the problem is usually solved. So there's going to be a Google Doc that you're going to turn in today. For writing, you're going to be editing. So you'll need an electronic device with sound, your Google Story, you're going to open that back up. There is a cups checklist, right? Remember when we did cups and you guys were in those groups and you had to edit the posters using cups? All right, so think back to that. So we're checking for spelling, punctuation, capitalization. I'll show you in the additional resources, there is a cups checklist that you could have open. And remember, editing is the final step before publishing our very, very best work. We're almost done. Okay, hold on, buddy. Foundations, we have a story time today again. So we're practicing our fluency and comprehension. So you're going to read The Red Planet, and then you're going to turn in a Google Doc, which has some questions about the story. So reading a story more than once will really help you to comprehend the story so much better. Remember, always use complete sentences when answering a question. Do not start a sentence with because, right? You always want to put part of the question into your answer. Math, you are still doing your two-step number stories, continuing it from yesterday. You will need an electronic device with sound, your workbook pages or online paper, create your own number story, your home link, and there's the quiz. So remember, when you're completing two-step number stories, it's helpful to write out two number models. You focus on the first part of the number story, right? Then you're adding or subtracting from the second part of the story. These could be a little bit tricky, so remember to look for those keywords when you're trying to figure out if you're adding or subtracting. Social studies, same thing. I saw that many of you already handed it in. Good for you. To your wants versus needs, if you didn't get to that part today, okay, you have those two Google Docs that you're going to hand in. Keep up the good work with that. And I will show you an additional resource that you could use today for writing. So, like always, you have your checklist. So pretty much, I'm repeating myself when I go through these checklists, but I guess it's good to hear it a second time. So reading, once again, you have Raz Kids. There's a Google Doc to turn in for reading. Math, you're going to submit your quiz today. It's a Google form. You practice IXL. Writing, you have your optional journal, and you're going to be editing today. So you still don't turn in because we're still not quite finished yet. So don't hit the turn in button. Foundations, you're going to watch the video. Oh, wait, watch the video. This might not be right because I know you have a story time, but there is a Google Doc that you have to turn in. Oh, you know what? Sorry, there is a video. There's a little video. A teacher's reading the story for you, and she talks about how to restate questions in it. Okay, so that actually is in there, and then the story time's in there, and then the Google Doc. Forgot about that. And then social studies, same thing. You have two Google Docs to turn in. All right, so for math, same thing. Same thing that you have here from yesterday. So just make sure for today. Oh, the other thing too is I tend to just click on the assignment and I scroll up and down. So Timmy's dad was saying yesterday, thanks Timmy's dad, I don't know if everybody, couldn't preview file. Not sure why it's saying that. I don't know if everybody, let's go back. Might be a little glitch for a second. There we go. I don't know if everybody's been opening it like this, but it might be a little bit more helpful. Okay. Because if there is an assignment here, you could turn it in through here. I'll show you with a different assignment. Let's see. I'm looking for the quiz. Wait, something happened here. Okay, I'm gonna have to check on that because there was a quiz here and it looks like I don't see it anymore. So I have to check that out because it was there yesterday. I'll check on that. So writing, let's see. If we go to our editing, there's a couple fun videos that I added here. There's a little punctuation song to remind you, capitalization song. I added in first and second grade trick words. So I know the hardest thing sometimes is to, if you're trying to spell a word and if you don't know how to spell it, how are you going to fix it? So there are a list of trick words here. Oh my goodness. There's a list of trick words here. Oh, these are the videos. Not letting me scroll down. There we go. Okay, here's the second grade trick words. This will probably be more handy. So if any of these words are in your story, like favorite, maybe it's a day of the week, beautiful, right? So you can check here, right? Always handy. So there's a nice list of the trick words, second grade, first grade ones. You probably already have those all memorized already. And then don't forget, you have to go to your waffle and go into your docs to open up your writing that you've been working on. Now reading, there's a read aloud for corduroy. So you're going to listen to the read aloud and you're going to answer the questions on the Google Doc. Now just remember, when you're answering the questions, you always want to put part of the question in your answer. So who is the hero? The hero is, okay, I think you guys did a really good job on that with the other story time that you guys had to do, right? So you never want to begin with because. You want to put part of that question into your answer, right? Foundations. Okay, so some more comprehension here. So you're going to read The Red Planet. Okay, if you want to listen to it, there's a video of it being read aloud to you. And then same thing, there's some questions to answer in Google Docs. Once again, when you answer these questions, same routine, make sure you restate the question. Okay? It talks about it in the video a little bit and how to restate it. So is this a narrative or informational passage? How do you know? Two parts of this question. Okay? This is a blank passage because, okay, what facts did you learn about spacecrafts that have traveled to Mars? Some facts that I've learned about spacecrafts are, okay, so never start with because. And social studies, same thing is there. Your communities, 2 videos, 2 Google Docs. Now, an additional resource I want to just show you for writing, if you go to your writing additional resources, right here, there's cups editing. If you click on that, I hope this, it's very tiny, sorry, but I hope this looks familiar because this is the poster that I have in class that I made. So when you think about cups, remember, you're going to read through, and look for capitalization. What do I have to capitalize? What did I forget to do? Then you're going to read it again. Check for understanding. Does this make sense? You're going to read it again. Look for punctuation. Did I put all of my punctuation in? Question marks, periods, exclamation marks, and your spelling and spacing. Okay? So I know this is a little tiny, but, you guys should remember, right, what CUP stands for. You could see this, capitalization, understanding, punctuation, spelling, and spacing. So that's in the additional resources to help you. Okay? And that is everything for today on this rainy Thursday. All right, so I'm going to stop recording.